The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Indians finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-3. The win was their 6th in a row. As of today, the Indians are leading the Central Division, and the Royals are second in the division. The Detroit Tigers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-1. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, while the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-0. Entering the day's action, the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, while the Twins sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. Pedro Strop grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Northsiders took down the Southsiders 6-4. Heading into the day, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The New York Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 11-1. As of today, the Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Athletics are in last place in the AL West. Kendrys Morales plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 7-4. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays are leading the AL East, and the Red Sox are 2nd in the division. Dylan Bundy collected his first W this season, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay 6-4. As of right now, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Rays are at the bottom of the division. Jose Leclerc won his first game of the season, helping the Rangers get past the rival Astros 3-1. In the standings, the Astros are in 1st place in the AL West, while the Rangers are 4th in the division. The Atlanta Braves swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-1. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Braves are at the bottom of the division. The Mets hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-0. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit atop the NL East, while the Mets are 3rd in the division. The Giants got 11 hits overall as they plundered the Pirates 8-2. As of right now, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, and the Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West. The Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Nats 3-0. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Brew Crew allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-1. In the standings, the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, while the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-2. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, and the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The St. Louis Cardinals finished off the 4-game sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in last place in the NL West, while the Cardinals are in 1st place in the NL Central. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. The Tribe look for their 7th straight victory next. Mike Fiers will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Playable for Norris behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Kipnis bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". Very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Kipnis stands at first with 1 out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jones comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is lifted out to left. Jones is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians strand a couple. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. More to come after this on MLB Network. Mike Clevenger is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He could strike people out, but he could also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1-1. Here it comes. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ramirez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, this offense is eager to see Miguel Cabrera return to form. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Next for the Tigers, Alexi Amarista, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Amarista, who's earned the nickname Ninja. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1 out, nobody on. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Lays off 2-2 now. The 2-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Cabrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. Digging in, Eric Thames. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adducci has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Derek Norris, one of the better throwing catchers around, good at framing pitches. Staff seems to love throwing to him, and don't leave a cookie over the middle of the plate. That beard scares me.
In now for Cleveland, Norman Hayne, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Opposite field to left, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Striding in, Tyler Naquin, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Payne, the runner at second with one away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Norris recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Naquin is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time, and he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nick Castellanos now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Past history with Mike Clevenger, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. Martinez waiting for the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Jeimer Candelario is on deck. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Jeimer.
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3. And there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, center fielder.
Ready now, Jim Adduci. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Down the first baseline.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lindor, just 24 years of age. He's had a great season to this point, and coming into today, he's received the most All-Star votes among American League shortstops.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Jason Kipnis.
One away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Jones sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The catcher Derek Norris is in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher Derek Norris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
First hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. This is skied out toward right. Payne on the move. He's there and records the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in to try it again, Alexi Amarista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Bounce to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Iglesias on second. Amarista at first. 1 gone. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is fouled at the plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready with the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flip that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Left side. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion as we begin the top of the 4th.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see the top 2 speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
First baseman number 7, Eric Thames.
Striding in for the Indians, Eric Thames. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Thames behind 1-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Victor Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And now a pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim Adduci.
At the plate, Jim Adduci comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Norman Payne, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Payne, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he's safe.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Payne gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Candelario has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Derek Norris. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Derek Norris.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Jones, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Pops this one up. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
Ready for another shot now. Alexi Amarista, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A pause and the 0-2. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Henderson Alvarez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Henderson Alvarez.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. A runner on first with 2 away. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Nick Castellanos now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Career against Alvarez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And the changeup is way low that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Tigers lead it 3-0. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley as he grounds one briskly to short. Over to Amarista for the force, and that ends the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the first out.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Ready for another chance? Jeimer Candelario. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Fans are still only men, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. Information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. We'll find the plan to suit your needs.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in to try it again, Jim Adduci, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Alvarez has his target. First pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. A high fastball is in there.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Ready once again, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Norris has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Striding in once again, Norman Payne, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Thames on at first. Nobody out. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Now back, center fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base paths.
Rajay Davis.
On its way is pitch number 75. In there for strike 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike called field. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But one run is in to score on the play. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Johnny Barbado comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 51, Johnny Barbado.
Digging in once again, Yan Gomes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Next for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Detroit is out in front, 3-2. Rajai Davis will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Catcher Derek Norris is in. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Mike Napoli is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Mike Napoli.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Hard hit at third. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
striding in, Jacoby Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
the shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Career against Alvarez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Now a bunt attempt here. Kipnis aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And this one's in the dirt. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Candelario trying to get there. And no one will get this one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Edwin Encarnacion waits on deck. Runners on the move for second. Line softly toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Here's Michael Brantley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So they did what they needed to do to preserve the lead as they cut down the possible tying run at the plate. Alex Wilson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Bradley Zimmer will come on now and pinch run here.
Bradley Zimmer.
Here's Mike Napoli now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
That misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Ready for another shot now, Norman Payne. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Payne is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Two men are on with two men out. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll dive back in. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Norris recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The 3-2 pitch is in there, a called strike 3. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Next up for Detroit, Alexi Amarista.
Leading out for the Tigers, second baseman, Alexi Amarista. Parents, what could be better than to celebrate your son or daughter's birthday right here at Comerica Park? Stop by Tiger Guest Services for more information. Hey kids ages 14 and under, here's your reminder to join the Tigers Kids Club. Membership includes complimentary passes to select Tiger home games, an official membership badge, a Tigers player poster, and much, much more. Join today by visiting us online at tigers.com. Fans, we here at the ballpark would like to congratulate MLB The Show's in-house soccer team, managing to be outscored 30-1 this season, managing just one shot on goal. Congratulations, guys and gals. Fans, a quick reminder that our homestand continues here tomorrow night with another matchup against these Cleveland Indians. Good seats are still available at any ballpark ticket window or visit us online at Tigers.com. And we'll see you back here at Comerica Park.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Career against Alvarez. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Takes this the other way to right, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
On to Napoli. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. For what's left of this ball game from Detroit, as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast. In now for Cleveland, Yan Gomes. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Two-two. Here it is. 2-2 pitch just missed. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to third. To his left, Candelario. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Past numbers against Alex Wilson, not great. He's 1 for 8. Pitch on the way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0. Fly ball to straightaway left. Jones waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos moves over. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains tied at 3-3. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Victor Martinez. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. There's the 2-1 home. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Jeimer Candelario waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Line hard toward right center, and it's a base hit. So there you go, the potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know, maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Next for the Tigers, Jim Adduci. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Little chopper back to the mound. Draw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Mikey Monta will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Mikey Monta.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 fouled off. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is down. And that should do it. And the Tigers have won this one walk-off style.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
It's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Tigers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Alex Wilson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Cleveland, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.